Hello everyone, this here is the 2023 LEGO Minecraft set, the Iron Golem Fortress. It comes with 868 pieces, and I paid $110 US for it. The set comes with a bunch of mobs, but just 2 regular player minifigures there, and the overall layout is not particularly deep. It's mostly something that has a little bit of depth to the facade. It's like a deep facade, I guess you could say, but there is a little bit of interior space as well that is usable as you would expect as a base. The top level is the map room, and there are just 2 map fragments included here, which is the exact same print, just twice on that 2x2 tile, otherwise just open space here. Next level down is bedroom, so you got a bed for each of the main figures included, and there is enough room for their arms to extend off to the side. Nothing else can be done with this space right here though. And then down at the ground level on the left is a blast furnace and just a table that has some ingots on it. And on the right is your typical chest, and that just has a couple of standard minifig accessories in there in iron form. So you've got an axe and a sword, that's it. It feels weird to go through interior details first and that quickly, but honestly, the main stuff, the main core of this, the main meat of this set is what you have here. And I wanted to spend the most time looking at that, which is why I saved it for now. So you just have your entrance way down here, and otherwise, you've got a pretty convincing player-made structure that represents an iron golem. You've got a couple of little towers, kind of lookout towers on the sides where you can put a figure on each of those. And then they've got jumpers on top so you can rotate things around a little bit more easily. There's a little bit of a balcony right here as well. You can potentially put figures there, although it's a little bit more difficult to imagine figures getting up to this balcony level because at least the towers have the nearby vines, and the vines can also be used to get up to the back of the head there and everything. But this part, yeah, is a little bit more questionable, but that's it. This looks nice. It looks like something that people would actually try to make in game. I like the sinewy areas on the arms there, but honestly, the main thing that's a draw, that's an interesting feature of this set is something that I did not even realize when the first pictures of it were announced or were unveiled. So this is a leg. There's another leg. You can put these things back down so they can stay as decorative elements, and then just pull all this off. Stick this in a nice secure Technic hole. And then you've got the giant sized or upscaled iron golem. Now, unfortunately, the head is still hollow, right? So you have to use it like a mech. But hey, I mean, if you wanted to, it could be an iron golem mech piloted by an iron golem. But this is good. This is very good, and this is a thing that you can play with, and this is also a thing that you can display. This is a thing that you could just have on your shelf somewhere by itself, just to represent what it does. That's an upscaled iron golem, and you got this action, and it's just imagine it walking all slow, and then it's kind of right. It's kind of more right than it has any right to be. And when you have this separated out, you do still have a base, thankfully. So this is not designed to be separated out the way these structures typically are. So you don't have easy to separate different levels of it other than just to get the entire upper body off of the base. But you do still, again, have, like, this is a structure. It does not have a closed roof over it right now, but you can see this as being something that just stays behind in the terrain, and then you have this walking around. That's cool. That is a value add to me, even though it's simple and there's not all that much you can do with it. Apply a little bit of imagination, apply a little bit of your own love for the game, the silliness, the size and everything. I like it. Here are all the mobs. So you get 2 of the 4 horsemen of the, I guess, Lucky Lightning Strike Apocalypse, the skeleton riders there. This is a nice design. Nice to get more of these. Not the most durable thing, but I think it needed to not be, just because, I mean, it needs to look fairly skeletal, which it does. It does a good job of that. They've got the suggestion of holes in it using the transparent bricks and everything. You just get 2 identical ones of those with some enchanted items, which is appropriate. And then another charged creeper. So once again, increased availability of charged creeper. We just need to get the slimes in all sizes, and then I think we'll have much better distribution and availability of more of the rare Minecraft mobs from Lego. And then this is the current design of Iron Golem, just the regular sized one, which uses 2 prints. So obviously the head, and then the torso has an entire print for it. And the arms are relatively secure. They work pretty well. It doesn't fall apart too easily. And then the legs are here. The body is built in an interesting way. Studs on the side, construction initially on. And you also have articulation of the ankles a bit. So if you want it to look like it's taking like it's power walking. Oops. Wasn't quite able to. I thought I was able to get it. Yeah, there we go. You can put it into a power walking pose. Not the most stable, but there, a little bit better. So that's actually a good design for a fully brick built mob, I'd say. The player characters are billed as a crystal and golden knight, respectively. The print opacity for the golden knight's face is actually pretty good this time, but it's kind of smudgy around the edges, so it was still done a little bit too quickly. It doesn't have the crispest finish that you would like to see from a premium product from a company like Lego. This one here is just fine. Nice to get another shield. The printing on the shield is good. Some gold implements. Yeah, overall, these are okay. Not the best new skins that they've created, that's for sure. These are the leftover parts, and the only big deal here is the dark orange color for the telescope piece. Again, I paid $110 US for this. It is 105 euros, 95 pounds UK, $140 Canadian, which is approximately $105 US. I would like to see this at 85 or so. 90 starts to feel like too much to me. So yeah, this is definitely, in my opinion at least, overpriced. And that's not just on a price to part ratio basis, because, you know, a part that big doesn't have the same value as a part that big, contrary to the belief of some folks who only look at price to part ratio, which makes no sense to me. But number of figures doesn't do it for me. The general design concept I like a lot, but the total amount of content that's here is not significant. Yeah, you get the big dude, but you only have just a few little rooms. Like, you don't even have any extra stuff over here. There aren't enough additional accessories, traps, you know, things to really interact with here to add to the value of it for the amount of plastic that's here. Plus, it is Minecraft, so I would expect the price to part ratio to be very good, because most of these pieces are very simple pieces. A much larger percentage of the pieces in a Minecraft set are simple, straightforward plates and bricks and tiles and jumpers put just simply on top of one another. So yeah, I would strongly recommend not buying this at its original retail price, and instead waiting for a while. Wait probably 3 months. You should be able to get this at a pretty decent discount in many regions. If you love what you see and you think that it's an okay price, I'll step aside. I'll allow it. But I would still recommend that you try to wait if you can, because it feels like it's that much into the realm of unreasonable price to me. I really would recommend holding off on it. But the design, you know, at a better price is not bad. And the best thing here is definitely making the complete golem out of this, and then just, you know, walking that around or having it even on display longer term, and it still leaves something behind that you can play with. Those are my thoughts for now. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.